To go. Yo, what's up? I'm Greg Gordon, and you are watching Sofa King.
All right, so cooler with Gray, man. How you doing?
What's up, man? I'm doing well.
How's the tour going so far for you?
It's good, man. Warped Tour is weird. I'm an acoustic artist out here, so it's a different setting to play acoustic music in, but it's cool, man. It's going well.
It's got to be different, man. You know what I mean? And the tour has got to be a great feeling as it is to be with 70 artists, is it something like that?
Yeah, it's something like that.
But for you to be the lone wolf, so to speak, you know what I mean, by yourself up there, it's
yeah, for sure. We have like the acoustic basement, so it's a stage tailored to acoustic acts, and it's cool that it can exist in an environment like this because it's so wildly different than everything else that's going on out here. But yeah, it's weird, man. It's just you have to work a little bit harder to capture people's attention because it's just me on a little ass stage like playing an acoustic guitar. So.
Right. I understand you just put a release out in September, is that right?
I did, yeah. It's a record called Forget I Brought It Up, and I put it out with a label called No Sleep Records based out of California. It's not an acoustic release, it's like full band stuff, but logistically it's hard to get out with a full band. People have jobs and stuff, so you know it's way easier for me to just pick up an acoustic guitar and go out and support it.
Right. Well, plus, like I said, man, there's how many acts? 70, something like that out there? These kids are not here to see one specific group. They're here just for the experience as it is. So it's got to be cool picking up new people that you didn't have before.
Yeah, for sure. And I don't feel constrained as far as like feeling obligated to play the record or anything like that, because I'm mostly playing to kids who are just here to see whatever bands they can see as opposed to seeing someone specific. So.
Right. So you don't have a set list that you put out for this, or whatever you feel like playing that day?
Yeah, I play whatever I feel like that day. I try and take requests if I can, if anybody wants to hear something specific, but I've written so many songs and I forget how to play so many of them. So I play what I know, you know. So I'll throw brand new stuff in, and sometimes I'll try new stuff out. It's a totally different environment. There's not really a lot of expectations here. Most of the people I'm playing to them for the very first time. So
right.
It's cool. It's a different experience.
Well, for you to say that you do play shit that you never put out before, do you ever sit back and see how they react and be like, you know what? I gotta do something on this track.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, typically, like, if it's getting a good response, like, I might keep playing it, but also, you know, I'm weirdly, like, not like a lot of people out here. I'm not, like, very careerist about how I approach stuff. Like, I've been playing music in punk and hardcore bands my entire life. I still do that. This is not something that I expect to be doing for the rest of my life. It's a small window of opportunity for me that's opened up. I'm going to take advantage of it while I can, take advantage of the opportunity and the privilege to play songs for people that I don't know on the Warped Tour. And it's just like, ultimately, if I like the music that I'm writing and I have a good time playing it, then I'll keep it in the set, you know what I mean? I don't mind too much, as long as people aren't hating it, you know?
Right. Well, yeah, for sure. I mean, you hear that, definitely goes for that.
Yeah, for sure.
So, people want to follow up, they want to know more about you. Twitter, Facebook?
Yeah, for sure. You can find me on Twitter. It's just twitter.com/GrayXGordon. Then I have a Facebook page that's a little bit more official. It's just facebook.com/GrayGordonOfficial. My Twitter, more prone to maybe like pissing people off because I just clown on Twitter all day. I throw some updates on there too, but I mostly just clown on people.
That's the point of it.
That's the point. I only got 140. Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, I got 140 characters, man. You know, there's only so much I could do with it. I can't give you too much worthwhile information, but I can definitely crack some jokes.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
See, you know, that's what I like to hear. I hate people that are just like, oh, it's gonna be so prim and proper.
Yeah,
you gotta go out there and fuck with somebody.
Yeah.
That's the point.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Yeah.
And the way I feel, dude, you get those negative tweet backs, that means they gave a shit. You know
for sure. I know. Yeah. I'm getting a bunch of heat for something right now, personally, and it's just like, I always tell my friends, like, if you're not laughing, you're crying. You know what I mean? I just like, I don't know. I think people tend to take themselves very seriously, and they worry a lot about how they're perceived. And I understand if you're in a situation where your career is a little bit bigger than mine, like, and more important to you than mine. You gotta rein in what you're saying. But I don't have anything riding. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go back and probably work in a machine shop for a year. It's not a big deal to me.
Right. What'd you say that got everyone pissed off?
I didn't say anything. It was so there was a kid. There was a few like 18, 19-year-old kids, and they were smoking weed in our tent. Okay. And none of us give a shit about that. I don't smoke weed personally, but our stage manager, he was pissed about it. He was about to go over there and like take the weed away from him and be like, "Why are you smoking weed in the tent? There's like 12-year-old kids in here and shit, right?" So he was just gonna go just be a dad, but I was like, yo, let me do it, but let me do it in a more funny way. So like, I rolled up to him with a video. I was like, yo, can I hit that? And I just took it. It was cashed anyway. The blunt was cashed, and I just like threw it on the ground and stepped on it. I was like, what do you think about that, man? And they were, I mean, the kids were bummed, but everyone, I'm straight edge. I don't smoke weed, so everybody who saw the video, like, it's blowing up. Everybody who saw the video was just like, man, fuck this guy. Like, well, you don't want him to smoke weed because you're straight edge. I'm like, nah, my best friends smoke weed around me. I don't give a shit. Like,
right.
I think weed should be legalized. Like, weed's the most benign thing in the world. Like, I don't give a shit. But my stage manager was gonna take it away from him anyway, so I figured why not do it in a more hilarious way. So yeah. People just, you know, they get pissed about things. Whatever.
I think they have nothing better to do besides bitch about something or another.
No, for sure.
Know what I mean?
For sure.
I think some people have that fucking mentality where they're just gonna be like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go on the internet and see who I can just fuck off to. How dare you do this?
Yeah, I love it, man. I love living in a society where people have access to anything they want to at any given moment at literally the tip of their fingertips, because it just provides me like so much, just an endless stream of entertainment. So
right.
I'm a provocateur. I'm like, I want to be the Andy Kaufman of Warped Tour. You know what I mean? I just want to fuck with people a little bit.
Like, go body slam a chick that's out there singing.
Yeah.
You can be the Andy Kaufman.
Yeah. I don't know if I want to take it to that level, but you know.
No, I know what you're saying, man. Yeah, just fucking with
Yeah.
So after this, man, what are you gonna do next?
I'm playing the Fest down in Gainesville, which I'm really excited about. It's like it's way more in my wheelhouse. And this is more of a youth-based festival. Warped Tour always has been. The Fest brings in a lot of older acts, a lot of sort of storied, like bands with storied histories in punk, hardcore, underground music. So I'm going to be touring down there, hopefully with a band called Choir Vandals. Awesome band. And playing the pre-fest shows, playing like the main shows. That's like end of October, beginning of November. Possible European tour on the horizon, but I don't know yet. So a lot of stuff up in the air. But the next thing for sure is the Fest down in Gainesville. So
cool.
It'll be sick, man.
You know, you mentioned that this is more youth orientated. You notice there's a lot of fucking kids playing, like, and the bands are kids. Like,
totally.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. Which is cool, man. I mean, I'm psyched for them. It's like I didn't necessarily grow up in Warped Tour culture. I was just on a different tip. You know what I mean? I was more into like punk, hardcore, hip hop, that kind of stuff. But for literal kids who grew up with this being like the centerpiece of their musical world, it must be sick to like get to come out here and do this. You know,
they're playing with some of their probably their idols. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
One day they could be fucking playing above them because it's all like a roulette almost, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
That's gotta be shitty if you get the morning slot. Yeah. You get the morning slot yet?
I've gotten the morning slot a couple times. I played at noon today, which is the second slot of the day. And personally, I kind of love it because I just get it out of the way. And then I come and do press and I eat lunch and I'm like, all right, this is chill. I get to go watch bands and hang out and whatnot, you know? So it's cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, for sure.
Cool, man. All right, I appreciate your time. I look forward to whatever you got coming out next. And once again, kids want to follow up. They want to know more. What the website?
Yeah. Facebook.com/Gray Gordon Official or Twitter.com/GrayX Gordon. Just holler at me. I'm very accessible. If you tweet at me, I'll tweet back at you. I'm just a normal ass dude.
Cool, man. Appreciate it.
Thanks, man.